My Hero Ultra Rumble has been in a dry state. You can still make the claim that the game still maintains viewership at Twitch and more new players by the minute. But the sad reality is that even with the growth, you still cannot deny the fact that we're missing features and content to make players that do play the game find a reason to stay. In fact, I could give you guys more reasons of why some players quit the game, and everything I would say in this video will make sense later about my wish for My Hero Ultra Rumble. First, and the main thing that ruins everybody's experience for the first time playing is pretty much the gacha system. Then the lack of actual content and events that feel worth grinding towards, and lastly the bot lobbies, and this may not be a low player count thing but rather something else, which is a word called shadow ban that happens randomly in the game. So today's video I will be discussing all my wish that I would love to see for the game to make it a better experience for everybody who plays since beta like me or starting off fresh off the game, and if the new season that is coming soon can even save My Hero Ultra Rumble. No game could ever achieve perfection, I want to be clear with you guys on this, but as somebody who do enjoy the battle royale genre and Apex Legends being my first game, I can tell you My Hero Ultra Rumble is in the middle of being a bad yet amazing game. What I believe could make the game better is the developers needed to treat the gacha mechanic in the game, or rather simply introduce a new and better system towards getting current and future characters that could also profit the developers back end funding. This game's main biggest issue is the gacha system, and I've seen comments explaining about why the gacha system isn't exactly bad, but these are the same players that are rather lucky, quote unquote, which I mean that is what gacha is at the end of the day, which is being lucky, but no one don't want to be lucky to pull for their favorite character, and especially for a game like a battle royale. This does kind of bring even more negative points and hurt the game overall, and if you can't pull the current character at all, you may have to wait for like the next 3 seasons to even unlock that character by character tickets. I still don't have Momo in the game despite it being almost 2 to 3 months already, and it kind of shows how long it could just take to even attain the character that you want in the game if you're not lucky enough to get them. If a character becomes meta or just a character you enjoy from the My Hero series alone, then why we're almost forced to pay like almost $400 in total to get a character by the point system if we can't put them by the gacha if we're not lucky enough. This forces players to choose other characters or a playstyle that they might not even enjoy at all, thus making them view the game in a negative way. Or just introduce DLCs. If you want to put a character behind a paywall, then you just have a simple answer for that. But I do believe you should just make it fair. I don't agree with characters being behind a paywall in a battle royale game, but I guess the developers do what they have to do. But this is one of the biggest issues that is destroying their game from having more players. Speaking of which, I feel like we need better events that actually rewards limited time rewards. I would love to see the game introduce limited time badges, more cool outfits that may not return for a while, and even receive road tickets as well from each and current a new event that happens. We do need events that feel more rewarding and actually want players to grind towards something that makes them feel like, hey, if I don't get on to play this event to get this reward or item, it may never return back again or never happen again. And that is what that game is exactly missing. Granted, the new event that's currently out right now, it has a Mystical Press outfit. It is a prime good example that, hey, if you don't get on, that outfit never may return again, and that's something, well, Viking has actually did perfectly on, which I give them props for it. But we kind of do need more of that in future events, because the main battle royale aspect will always be a rinse and repeat no matter how much fun the game is. So we have to make sure events are like good enough to make players want to play the game and remain in the community long term. Now for season 3, I hope that Viking actually fixed shadow bans in game. Yeah, you can actually get shadow banned in game, which happens a couple of times to me. I'm not sure what really causes it or triggered the ban to happen unless you're constantly leaving games. While I rarely leave any game, you may ask why this is an issue. Well, once you're banned, you do get nothing but bot lobbies. So yeah, the shadow ban has become another big talk in the community that players currently are upset with. So with everything said, can season 3 possibly save My Hero Ultra Rumble, or be good enough to make players have any interest in wanting to play the future seasons? My answer to this is, well, no. It's not a factual statement, but rather my opinion. We don't know what all is really happening for season 3 other than a new map teaser and possible lunar event shown in a recent trailer for the game. A new map is huge for the game, of course, but granted, I want to tell you guys, like, a lot of people in the community for 2 months have already grew bored of the OG map, versus somebody who's been playing the game since beta, which was like almost 1 to 2 years ago, from the JP test to the last 2 tests for the game. I mean, granted, we was already also there was players already being bored of the OG map as well. So it's also concerning as well that if a new map drop, that it could happen again by the next 2 months of the map dropping. Everybody in the community is already bored and upset with the new map and want another new map as well. So here's my simple solution to avoid that is pretty much make map rotations in the game. Every single battle royale that I played, from Fortnite to Apex Legends to other battle royales, they always have a new map at some point that even go back to as map rotation or just changing up the map. I mean, granted, like bro, Fortnite went back to the old OG map at some point. So yeah, I believe My Hero Ultra Rumble could also do the same. I promise you guys that if they do, it will be so much more of a better experience, to the point where like you're probably not even gonna ask for a new map by the 2 months in. Like it's to the point where you might ask like every 6 months or something where you want a new mount. It's gonna be so much more of a better experience, I promise you guys. Before I end off this video, I do want to say this, but King is pretty much a small dev team as I hear. With them working on Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clashed as well, I'm not sure how much potential they would give My Hero Ultra Rumble in the near future. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about my thoughts and everything that I've been hearing about in the community as of recent in today's video. Are you guys currently enjoying the new season of My Hero Ultra Rumble, which is season 2? And if so, go ahead and tell me what you guys think about it so far. Merry Christmas to everybody who pretty much watched this whole entire video and got up to this point. I'll see you guys in another video by January.